Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Here come the Bengals now to take over. And a glance here at the veteran who will be leading them now in his 8th year in the NFL. On 1st and 10, Fleming, and incomplete to open things up.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 57 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Lions will take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. The numbers for him from a week ago: 10 carries, 58 yards, and a score.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Up the middle they go. Dickens, and not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Callaway. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a give right side, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Gets by him at the 25.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Flush to his right.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Well, another completion right there. And again, Charles, good time in the pocket. That offensive line on this opening drive been really solid.
They've been more than solid. They've really tamped down the pass rush and kept him safe in the pocket, able to look around, find his target, and deliver. He's got to make sure he tells our offensive line in the huddle, thanks, fellas. Let's keep it going.
Operating from the gun, Callaway. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Frazier. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Bowen. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Fleming. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a give right side. It's Bowen. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Back to throw. Fleming. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Operating from the gun. Fleming firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Looking to throw. Fleming. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal.
Operating from the gun. Fleming. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. I'll give him a dozen on the pitch and catch, but now they're up against a 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Fleming. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His 1st touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Bengals are able to answer the early 3 points and take a 1st quarter lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. On second down now, Dickens takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To throw on third down, Callaway steps away to his left. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Throwing on first down, Callaway forced out to his left. Over the middle, complete. That's Mack. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Back to throw again. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Callaway. And it's a fumble, and the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. And you can bet they're going to lean on him quite a bit, obviously. They did last week. It was over 100 yards also. AFC Player of the Week is announced Wednesday.
And until they take that away, I would continue to lean on him. Try and have another reward for him, one in this game. But when you look back at last week and you saw how he was able to find holes in the defense, but it's also the run after the catch. That's what made it impressive.
On second down, it's Bowen, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And little room to maneuver there, he gets it down to about the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Fleming. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now, Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Up the middle they go. Bowen. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Samuel bringing in the slant. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bowen. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Right back to him on first down. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, second down. Back to throw. Fleming. And a quick throw here that's complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Fleming. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it to 26. And Detroit getting set to go now. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we got a chance to put points on the board.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Up the middle they go. Dickens, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Callaway. Now they go screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5. On second down now. Burrell, and 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Operating from the gun. Callaway throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Looking to throw on second down. Callaway. And he fires one incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Callaway. His throw caught at about the 5. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. His kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
To throw on second down. Fleming. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A final shot before break. Fleming. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He completes this one to Mack. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's the option going right. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the 1st. Operating from the gun, Callaway. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Fleming. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Bowen. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there. Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Callaway. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the bootleg. Callaway. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll try the left side. Dickens. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Callaway. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Callaway to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So it's a 3rd field goal for him now. He's accounted for all 9 points. I look down to the sideline, though. You can just tell they weren't too happy for 3. They wanted 6.
No, they have to have 6. Look, he's keeping them afloat, but they really need to do exactly what you talked about. They need to get into the end zone and score some touchdowns. Otherwise, he's going to have to kick a lot more field goals than just the 3 he's already put through the posts.
The Bengals drive about to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On 3rd down, it's Bowen. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Off play action. Fleming. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Fleming. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll run on 1st down. Bowen. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move them.
And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Callaway. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Callaway. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 35. Operating from the gun. Callaway. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. To throw on 2nd down. Callaway. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after try forthcoming. And this is back to a 5-point game. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fleming. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st. Off play action. Fleming taking a shot for Samuel. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Fleming. And Dixon has it. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Bowen. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Fleming. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our teammates a chance to win it. And that's exactly what they did.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Operating from the gun. Callaway. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Mack. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back to throw. Callaway. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Up the middle they go. Dickens. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Callaway. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From 3 yards out. And the Lions have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and run it here. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense returns to the field, and they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now left side on the swing pass. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fleming. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. A throw over the middle taken in. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. High throw, but he makes the catch. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 25-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to tie things up in the final minute. And his kick is indeed good. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
Able to find Mack, and he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On first down, Callaway, and that one going to be off target and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Back to throw. Callaway. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. On 1st and 10. Callaway. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Callaway. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Callaway. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This from 55 yards out. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. He's hit 3 times already, and this for the win. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and that changes everything here in OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So the Lions now, they'll get the first crack at things here in overtime as we are back underway. Taken in at the 3. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. All set up for them right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. Now a first throw here in overtime. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake. Callaway going right side here, and that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Lucas. Working with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Callaway got his man complete over the middle. That's Mack. Looking to throw. Callaway. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Up the middle they go. Dickens, he's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Callaway. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the...
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it? Oh, what? We're getting overtime? Great for us. A lot of tension on the field. Very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
So for the Lions, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.